for the new viewers. So we bought a Mercedes GLA AMG with major damage on the front left side. So we've already replaced quite a few things on the car, and in the previous episode we were already working on repairing the damage. And today we can finally paint the car in color. As you can see, today the AMG will be painted, but before we can do that, the AMG still needs to be primed. There's still quite a bit that needs to be done. Check out what Daniel did yesterday. He sanded all those panels nicely. We're really holding Max up. We're basically doing the process ourselves. We just ask Max for a lot of information, so he's really falling behind on his own work. Sorry, Max.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm really incredibly grateful that we get to learn this from you. It's really a process we've never done ourselves before, damage repair. What are we going to do as the next step?
We're going to put it in primer, do some more sanding and masking, and then put it in primer.
Maybe it's important. Let's check Daniel's sanding.
Absolutely, we'll definitely check that.
You don't want to find out during the painting process. I'm not going to hold Max back. I'm following him all day as an intern, so I'm curious how today will go. As you can see, there's still a lot to do on this car before it can be painted. That's why Max is beginning by sanding the paint. The car consists of a primer layer, a base color, and a clear coat, and before you can actually apply the primer layer again, you first have to sand down the clear coat. As you can see, Max is actually only sanding half of the panels so that the transition will be optimal later. After we sanded the bumper, we disassembled it, and Max immediately continued with degreasing the car. For this, all the masking tape had to be removed first, and then Max could use a silicone remover to check if his repair work was done well, because this acted as a kind of paint layer, allowing him to see if everything blended together nicely and if any extra sanding was needed. What is the next step?
We're going to mask it off now, and we're doing it differently than we did before painting. For painting, you would mask it off like this because you're going to paint it completely, of course. But now it doesn't help us if there's primer here, so we're going to mask it exactly on the edge.
Alright guys, it's almost ready for the first coat of primer. It still needs to be masked off here and there with some paper. And that's what we're going to do now, and after that, Max will take care of the first coat of primer. And that means that soon all those filler spots will be one with the doors, so you won't have any islands. It still needs sanding and to be sprayed the right color. First paperwork, then primer, then we'll sand again. We've prepared everything to put in the primer. Max checked everything, including Daniel's work, and I have to say Daniel did a pretty good job. Of course, there were still a few spots that needed to be touched up with a little extra layer of filler. Anyway, everything is now ready to put in the primer, and I'm going to follow Max to the mixing room, because that's where we're going to prepare the primer, or no, prepare the base coat. It looks so different from the last time we were here, Max. Double building, the mixing room has changed.
Double booth?
Double booth indeed. And here we are.
New mixing room.
This is really the core of the company. Without a mixing room, spraying is nearly impossible.
Then it won't work? No.
Is there a special mixing ratio, Max?
Yes, 4:1.
How do you know how much the car needs? Is it experience or about a liter?
Yes, experience. Plan for roughly 100 grams per portion.
You actually don't want to make too much because that would be a waste of the rest. So that's basically it, right?
At worst, you'll need to make a little more.
Ah, so you've made either slightly too little or just enough.
Yes.
That's how I should see it then.
Yes, I think this is enough.
Are you using black soil now because the car is black?
Yes, especially if I use white primer and then we spray it, you'll obviously see spots.
Ah.
It's not too bad with black, it really has strong coverage.
Well, the spray gun is ready.
Let me just change clothes. Putting on my spray suit, degreasing the parts one more time.
I'm excited, guys. Let's go. Quick update, Max?
Yeah, everything is ready, so we wait until it's dry, then sand it, and then spray.
Well, guys, it's so insanely nice. You wouldn't even say it had any damage, really, not at all. Is it your first time?
Yeah, it's my first time.
And already doing so well.
Yeah, I'm surprised myself too.
After many hours of sanding, the sanding is almost done because there's only one step left for us, which is wet sanding. So this process of wet sanding is super important because with it you remove up to 100% of all the sanding marks that are still left. So after wet sanding, we can actually put the car in the spray booth, mask it off, and start painting it in color. I've actually been looking forward to that all week. Why does this process take so long? Normally the process might take 2 days, and we're already on day 4 now. And that's actually because we're filming all of this. Max always takes time to explain everything clearly to us and the viewers, and we really appreciate that. After we finish sanding, we blow the car off with air so it dries faster. After that, we mask the car with paper tape, and as you know, water and paper tape. That doesn't go together, and you want the best adhesion you can get. Max immediately grabs a large piece of paper here and sticks it to the inside of the doors. This is to prevent any overspray. Overspray is basically excess paint that ends up in places where it shouldn't. That's what you call overspray, and you want to prevent this. All the masking work is pretty much done. We'll finish the rest in the spray booth with the plastic sheets, so now we just need to start it and drive it in. Let Max perform his artwork. An important moment is, of course, determining the color. There's a color code in the door, right?
191. We just checked that, and now we're going to see if the computer recognizes it as well. Then we'll take 3 measurements.
I'm curious, guys. Max really did his best to prevent the spray mist from getting inside the panels. He really used a lot of paper for that. So that if the mist still slips between the panels, it won't end up on the interior but on the paper instead. Yeah, there's a lot of work in this, guys, a lot of work. It's now 2:30. We've been working since 9 o'clock this morning to get that car inside here. Yeah, of course I'm holding things up a lot too. The result just has to be 100%. Yeah, that just takes time. I'm going to the mixing room for a moment because Max is there. Are these fairly common colors or not really?
Yeah, for black metallics they are.
That's true, but you don't see this very often on a Hyundai or a DHL van, right?
Nowadays it's on all cars, you know.
Yeah? So it's not really a crazy option anymore. Metallic used to be an option, right?
That's right.
And now it's kind of normal. The color is mixed, and here we go. What are you doing?
That should be fine, right?
Oh, you mean to see if it's the same color?
Yeah, double check.
It looks a bit darker.
Yeah, because it's wet now.
Oh, that's it.
It can't get darker than black, can it?
No. Here we are in the spray booth. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The car is now first being sprayed in the base color, which is that one black color you constantly see on the car, so the base. And then it gets a clear coat, so now we're going to start with the base color. This thing is going to look insane.
Let it dry for a bit, and then we'll do one last coat.
About how much time is there between coats?
About 15 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes, just see if it wants to dry nicely.
Are you happy? Yeah, it turned out nice, right? Look here. Of course, it still has to dry completely, but check out this mirror effect, guys. We can just talk like this. Hello, I'm really happy, guys. Only those bumper parts are left. Unfortunately, we won't be there for that, because Max will do it on another day when we're not around, so maybe he'll make some time lapses for you guys. A few shots, but that's it, since I don't want to interfere with his work. Next, Don will likely finish assembling the car and drive it to the workshop. And I'm so excited, guys. This thing turned out so beautiful. It's unbelievable. We're standing here next to a freshly painted GLA45 AMG, and I'm so happy with the results. The last little things in the spray booth, they're putting the finishing touches on them now. There was still a bit of dust in a few spots, but Max is expertly removing it. Look, as you can see, he's made some sanding marks in a few spots. He'll polish those in a bit, and then it'll be 100% perfect. I'm happy with the end result, guys. It looks really good. We don't have much time today, so we have to finish assembling the car quickly, with the 3 basics that are involved. Are you satisfied, Max?
Yeah, definitely a little dusty, but
Yeah, but you'll always have that, right?
yeah, you always have that.
Just check how this shines. Yeah, really, Don.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy.
But really, because we brought that Lambo here, we knew, okay, Max will handle this too. It's not a Lambo, it's a Mercedes. And this makes us so happy, man, really. But for now, I don't think you want to see us anymore.
Not for a little while.
Not for a little while. No, I was here all last week. We actually did almost all the sanding ourselves to keep it out of Max's hands. Well, let's quickly put that Mercedes together. Max can't stand us here anymore. I can't wait, guys, to drive home at full speed in the AMG, all in one color. It sure feels good, wow. Here you go, the last part that still needs to be installed.
Yes, we're going to do that now.
Here we are. What a great job, thank you for that. Check out the final result, it turned out really awesome. You probably remember him from the Lamborghini repair as well. Doesn't matter if you have a Ferrari or a GLA AMG, what kind of car do you prefer to work on? That's a good question.
This one, of course.
Well, thank you, Max. I'm really incredibly happy. Check it out, guys. The car is finally one color. How can people find you?
info@spuiterijpress.nl.
Yes, if they just email there.
Just send an email and you'll get a reply the same day.
Great! That's how fast it goes, and you get professional help. The car isn't fully assembled yet. Grills, parking sensors, and other parts still need installing, but everything is included. That's it for this episode. A lot of work has been done. You'll see us again next week with new AMG content where we'll finish the AMG Chow.